Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Will, back with another YouTube video. Let's fucking go, guys. I mean, fuck, dude, what a solid week I had, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a very, very good week. All green this week besides, I think, Monday I got burnt. Not super bad, but I broke even. If that's even, you know, an L, but... Wow, what a fucking solid week. So I guess let's talk about what happened yesterday, if you didn't know. So FOMC came out at 2 o'clock, which is the Federal Open Market Committee. And the Fed announced that they're going to cut rates by 0.50 BPS. So their target for cutting rates, they want to be around 4.75 to around 5%. And they also, quote-unquote, said, Jerome Powell said they could have more rate cuts by the end of this year. 4.4% for unemployment, which is the average, which is fine. It's all right, fluctuating between 4 to 5%. It's very normal for this. Also, it's quite possible that we could see a rate cut every month coming in. We're not sure if they're going to be cutting 0.25s or 0.50s. But we definitely have to keep this in mind for the future. Yes, lower interest rates are good, but at the same time, this could stir inflation back up, like we've been talking, if they cut too fast. And some statistics here, the average rate for a credit card is actually 25%, which is kind of insane if you think about it. 25%. They want you to stay in debt. These banks. 25% is fucking insane. The core PCE is at 2%. And they also, quote-unquote, said they're going to take it month by month. So they haven't really told us if they are cutting rates, if they're not going to cut any more rates. They said they're going to take it month by month. We're going to see how the market handles the first rate cut. And assuming they're going to go from there. But Jerome Powell did say the SEP... The SEP, also known as the SEP, all 19 members want to cut rates 3 more times by the end of the year. They're all in favor of this. So we do have to keep this stuff in mind. You know, how much can we actually cut before we start to experience inflation again? Obviously, we won't feel inflation for the next couple years because that's how inflation works. It's not something that just... Give me 1 second here, sorry. It's not something that you just feel the next day, right? For example, when COVID happened and when the markets tanked, you know, everything tanked. Printing money, stimulus checks, boom, 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 boom. We didn't realize we did realize how much we were spending, but we didn't feel any inflation up until maybe, last year, a year and a half ago, maybe? We're still feeling it now. I think now it's more price gouging. But there's nothing we can really do about that. You know, you can't put laws on companies to set profits, certain profits. That's communism. All right, we live in the United States of America. It's a capitalist country. You have and how would you feel if you're a business owner and the government is telling you, yes, you can only sell your shirts for a $10 profit? You know. So you do have to think about it both ways, right? As a consumer and if you were a business owner. You do have to think about it both ways. You know, some people think of it as a consumer when they're saying, why do I have to pay, you know, $6 for a coffee? But what if you took that risk yourself and opened up that coffee shop and the government says, yeah, you could only have a 10% margin on your coffees? It's just not right, in my opinion. You took the risk. You can set your own profits. If people buy it, people buy it. If people don't buy it, then they don't buy it. It's very simple. The government doesn't need to get involved in profit handlings with corporations or with businesses, in my personal opinion. If you want something like that, move to China. Next. Jerome Powell said it's a quote-unquote strong labor force. And he also said something that was actually very interesting to me. Was 50 BPS is not the new pace. Meaning, This could be giving us a hint saying maybe next time they're cutting 25 basis points instead of 50. Their target at the end of the year is to be at 2% inflation, fluctuate around 4% of unemployment, and they're not going to lower rates if they see the market not reacting the right way to it. So this is definitely very key, important information here. I thought they were going to cut it by 0.25, to be completely honest with you. I think 0.50 is a little too much to start with. I think we're in a good area now. But let's see how the market reacts to this. And we can see how the market is reacting to this today. Obviously, we won't get unemployment numbers, inflation numbers until next month. But as you can see, the stock market is very bullish. S&P hit all-time highs. Stocks are moving, fucking super mooning. NQ itself grew 500 points during Asia and London times, and grew another fucking 200 points at market open. All right, we're pumping to all-time highs now. What does this mean? This doesn't mean short. Follow the trend, guys. Follow the trend, okay? But let's talk about NQ. Let's recap these trades. I had a fucking great day today, even though I was trading in class. So immediately, obviously, my bias is bullish, okay? Like I've been saying for fucking ever, I wanted to break through this level here. This was a very, very important level to break through. Right here, this level we got rejected so many times, and we needed to break through this. Obviously, this daily is going to close through this. No questions about it. So we are back in bull mode. We're looking to take out this 2261 level. I thought we were going to hit it today. We might even come to power hour and hit it today. And then we're coming all-time highs. I mean, September's known to be a bloody month. So is this some sort of fake out, maybe? I don't know. But, I'm going to follow the trend. Don't go against the trend. It's your friend. But let's recap our trades here. Give it a second to load. Okay. So immediately my daily bullish was buys. Give me 1 second here, guys. So immediately my daily bullish was... my daily bias was bullish, so I was looking for buys. So obviously I marked out lows that we could possibly sweep, and I could enter from there. We did not sweep any lows at all besides this pre-market low right here. I was looking for a lower low somewhere here, but I had a 15-minute fair value gap marked out from Asia, what is this? Okay, London time. So I had that marked out. Immediately once we came down to this 15-minute fair value gap, we fucking just bounced off this. That was really almost enough confirmation to enter longs. There's really no questions about going long today. Any type of pullback you should have just went long on. You didn't even need like a trading setup. You didn't even need like a setup. You could have just went long with like a 20-point stop loss. Obviously don't long at highs, but any type of pullback like this, you just enter long somewhere here with a 20-30-point stop loss. You're going to make money today. Obviously it's not high trade, but you could have done that today. So we get a rejection off this. We respect this 15-minute fair value gap here. I see we moon up. We form an inverse fair value gap right here. It turns bullish. Once we contest this a couple times, and I see that we're contesting it. We're respecting it. We're holding it. I enter my long. We get a break of structure to the upside right here. This is our break of structure to the upside right here. At about 25 points, I took some profit. My main target was the high of the day. Not really high of the day, but I mean, I guess it is the high of the day, at least for this point. But 940 highs, those were my targets. I took one off. I only took 3 contracts. I wanted to trade light today because we had such a massive pump from Asia and London. It's kind of, you don't want to get caught in that bull trap where they just sell everything off. So I was trading very lightly today. Took off one contract at plus 25, moved my stop loss to break even as usual. Got out at plus 76 here at these highs, and then I wrote it up to plus 100 which is right here. Got out. Boom. One trade done. And now I'm just waiting for a pullback so I could enter another long. I wanted to see these highs get taken out. Why would I go long here again? Or why would I try going long up here when the risk to reward ratio is just not worth it, right? It's just not worth it. Wait for a pullback. Be patient. The market rewards those who are patient. So, I don't know why my shit is just acting weird. Okay, I'm just going to leave it. So anyway, we come down, we pull back. We contest these areas again over here where these highs were. And we form an order block here. And this was my initial entry point off this order block here. So we came down, we formed a fair value gap. I entered off this order block right here on this wick. I ran a tight stop here. I only ran, like a 15. I ran just right below this candle here. So 15 stop. I didn't want to lose all my money I made today. And then I was just looking for the high of the day to get taken out. And we just chopped around here kind of. We experienced a sell-off here. Easy way to stop people out right here. A lot of people started entering off this fair value gap right here, as you can see. And they put their stops to break even. What happens, market makers know this. They come, stop you out, and then they continue to push higher. This is why we need to set bigger stop-loss limits. But even though break-evens are not bad at all. They're not bad. And then we got out at plus 93 here. Overall, great trade. Great trading day today. And then I also did take a short right here. I only got plus 25 out of it, and then I broke even on the rest. But I did take a short through, I believe it was, where was it? I think it was right here. I took a short. Yeah, right here I think I took a short. Through this tiny fair value gap right here, I took a short. Yeah, I took a short right here. I set very tight stop loss on this. Just above these highs right here. Got plus 25, and then obviously I broke even. I was going short on one account, and then I went long on another account because I saw an opportunity. But that was it for today. I mean, guys, I think it's moon time. I think we're ready to see all-time highs. I mean, it is September. We still don't know who's going to be president. So we're not sure where we are headed exactly, but my guess is going to be up from here. September is a bad month, so we do have to keep that in mind. Historically speaking, it's a bad month. As you can see, S&P completely just smoked through all-time highs, so S&P's at all-time highs. Congratulations if you were invested in the S&P 500. You have made some money. Even if you got in when S&P sold off here, you're up 12%. Okay, if you just got in at the bottom, even if you didn't get at the bottom, let's say you got in here, you're up 9% from August. I mean, dude, come on. It is what it is, right? The people who know how to time the market are going to make the most money. There's timing and there's time. If you could do both at the same time, you're just a fucking master. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thursday Night Football, I'm going to a football game. Let's fucking get it. I'm going for the Jets today. Let's go Jets. Let's go Aaron Rodgers. Let's see what we got. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Later.